All right, how's it going, guys? Today is Monday, September 29th, and this is my trade from New York session. And I wanted to go over it with you guys because I really like how this candle formed on the higher time frame, but also how I got in on the lower time frame. So it's a really good way of showing you guys higher time frame to lower time frame execution. So if I go back here, we're on the hourly time frame. Overall, we're extremely bullish, right? Price actually rebroke all-time highs at the Sunday open last night in Asia session. So I was, obviously extremely bullish, but it is hard to trade when price is in discovery, right? We all of a sudden are in this like unprecedented territory where price has never been. We don't really have too much data. So the way I like to manage my trades with trading all-time highs is, as you can see here, price has actually formed a range, created a low to a high. And then as you can see here, we're pulling back, creating, structure that we can potentially look for a buy continuation targeting this structure that we have within the range, right? So I'm always looking to trade into structure when we're at all-time highs. And so I really like how price actually formed this range here. And we started to see some sort of reaction here at the low of the range. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen a little lower, like off of this 1 hour low. But as you can see, it actually happened a little higher here. And so my entry was actually off of this 30-minute candle here. As you can see, we closed bullish A2 on the 30-minute. And we actually had created a really nice bottom wick, taking out the previous bearish candle low, and then we started to close higher, bullish A2. So I sent out my charts in premium today. And as you can see here, I said gold has great momentum. I'm looking to buy pullbacks. While the higher time frame did close bearish, it's not enough confirmation for me to sell just yet. So as you can see here, we did have a bearish 4 hour and a bearish 1 hour. And this 1 hour was actually a bearish 1 hour A2. And this was a 4 hour bearish A1, but it was just an inside bar, didn't really confirm or invalidate anything. So with this hourly being bearish, I really wanted to see price actually take out its low and then start to close higher. And as you can see, we really started to get that on this 30-minute, right? Price took out that 1 hour low here and then started to close higher, and we got that 30-minute A2. So that's kind of how I was piecing it all together. All right, so this is my lower time frame, right? So now I'm looking for ways to get in because I understand the higher time frame is extremely bullish. I'm looking for a pullback to buy, but I need to actually time it properly with a new candle, right? So here we have a new 30-minute candle closing, a 15-minute candle closing, and a 5-minute candle closing. And I really want to see it create a bottom wick first and then continue to close higher. So that was my overall plan. Here we go. Here's the new candle. So as you can see, we have the new 30-minute candle here creating a bottom wick first, which is exactly what I want to see. It's also reflecting on the 15 and the 5, right? Coming down, creating a bottom wick. I really like that. So now I want to see price start to close higher. I want to see this candle start to flip within, the first 5 minutes of this candle. I don't really want to see this 5-minute candle close bearish because if it does, then it's not really able to be used in my entry here. I want to see this candle start to flip right away and a 1-minute bullish candle close here. So there we go. See how we have this 5-minute flip, 15-minute flip, 30-minute flip. Prices already came down, created that bottom wick for us to put our stop at. And we get this bullish 1-minute close here, right? So that was my entry. Let me erase this. So yeah, this was my entry here. I actually got filled a little higher than I wanted. I got my entry kind of jumped on me when I hit buy. So that's what happens with market orders sometimes. But yeah, let's see the trade play out here. Something I want to note here is that I actually did experience a little bit of drawdown. Price did come back to my entry point, and I hadn't gone break even quite yet because my break even strategy is when price actually creates a higher low on the lower time frame, and we hadn't quite created a higher low yet. As you can see, price has actually only just had like this breakout move, and what happens after a breakout move, price is more likely to pull back. So I really need to see price create a higher low, confirming that price is going to continue higher. So I did experience a little bit of drawdown on this 5-minute, but as you can see, price came down, created this bottom wick, and then quickly started to close higher again on the 1-minute after creating this bottom wick. So it was no big deal, but I did go break even after this candle here, right there, stops to break even, and price just hit take profit right there. So really simple execution. I really love this setup, and I think it's a great example of higher time frame to lower time frame refinement. It's not easy trading end of the month and near all-time highs, but there are plenty of opportunities because we have great volume on price, right? So let me walk you guys through this setup for journaling purposes. All right, so that was pretty much it, right? It started with just being overall bullish on the higher time frame, looking for continuations. But I'd say this entry was heavily based off of the 30-minute close at NYSE Open, right? We had that 30-minute bullish A2, 15-minute bullish A1 with the flip of the candle. So then I need to see that 1-minute candle close, confirming the flip of this candle and that I was trading with the overall momentum. And I'd say, really great management. I really like where I went break even here. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about this setup, let me know. Open a ticket. I'd love to go over it with you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.